Fira Santorini. And before we get started, make sure you subscribe down below and you share. Early. I wanted to get here before the big crowd so that way you guys can really see it, but you also may notice that a lot of the stores are not even open yet because I got here so early, besides, you know, just early morning you know, excursions and tours. But on our way back, once it starts getting crazy, you'll appreciate the calmness of what's going on right now. So welcome back to my channel, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I recently had the pleasure of staying a few weeks on the island of Santorini, and Fira had to be one of my faves. So I ended up taking the early morning bus, and I got here. All of the bus rides are about €2.50. And it will drop you off right at the station that you saw, and then it is just a straight road and a straight shot all the way up until you get into, I guess you would say, the main entrance of Fira. Atlantis Hotel is there. You will see the beautiful church that I had gone to a few times. Please, guys, if you are going to go into a Greek church, do not go with short shorts. Women do not go, you know, with a bathing suit top. Please cover yourself up for respect of the church. You know, the nuns that are there will kind of, you know, say that and remind the tourists, but sometimes they are not there all the time standing watch. So just a little reminder, please. Thank you. So I absolutely loved Fira. I was there throughout my entire stay so many times. I had found this bakery that I really loved. I would just go and get my coffee, which you see me walking around with it. I would just go get my cafe. I would do my walking tours. I would just soak everything up. But I would get there very early, guys. You just kind of, if you want to beat the rush and if you want to beat the heat, there is really no better time to go than early morning. So my bus was, I got the early morning bus, and in high peak seasons, they will have earlier buses and they will be more frequent. So I had hopped around like the 8 or 8:20, I think it was, bus, and I got there within 20 minutes. So I was there even before 9 a.m. And for me, that is my favorite time. You know, there is some tours and excursions that, you know, will get there around that time because tour guides, since they're local, they know that those are really the optimal times to get there. So you can just really enjoy and see and soak everything up and get your pictures before all the best spots and crowds start really coming in. So just a helpful hint and tip, if you guys are not on a cruise ship, because with a cruise ship, unfortunately, you can't really, you know, make a time that you'd want to go. It's when you dock, it's when they let you out, your safety protocols and everything else. But if you are actually traveling on the island of Santorini and you are staying on the island and you want to go get pictures, or you just really want to go enjoy Fira without all of that, you know, the crowds and everything else, I highly implore you to take a very early morning bus and just get there around 8:30, 9 a.m. There will still be people, but it will not be, you know, what it normally is. And then on top of it, you're also just kind of saving yourself from all of that heat. I have said it in all of my videos and I will continue to say it, and I do not care if I sound like a broken record. The heat in Greece, the terrain, the uphills, the downhills, just everything is something, if you are not familiar with it, can end up being slightly dangerous. So please, when you are traveling, always make sure you wear a hat. Even myself, that I grew up coming to Greece every summer, I still do not play with the Greek heat and the terrain. So make sure you're always wearing a hat and everything else. And I will touch on that again in this video because it is just something that I just really want to make sure that everyone understands. You know, there was a few accidents that happened early on in the season, and I just really want to make sure that everyone can enjoy Greece and just really get the most out of their vacation and their holiday. So as I was saying, coming early morning is honestly the best thing to do. There will still be bakeries and cafes open. You know, as I said, and as I already got my cafe, that, you know, you will be able to just grab something if you are hungry. You know, you haven't had breakfast yet, but if you are wanting to get pictures and everything else and just beat the crowds, then I obviously would definitely have you come early morning. Now, the bus system, it normally comes, especially in like the peak season, every 35 to 50 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So at every bus stop, they actually have a timetable, or they should at least have a timetable, especially on like the main bus stops. Like the one in Akrotiri by Red Beach has one, the one in Fira definitely has one, the one in Ia has one. So, you know, not like the smaller bus stops that are just like kind of random throughout the villages, but the main hubs definitely do, and I'm pretty sure that's where most of you will be staying, is kind of more in a main hub area, so you can absolutely ask. And not only that, before I even realized that there was a timetable, I actually had just asked, you know, my hotel and everyone on the island. It's not a very big island, so anyone that works on the island for the most part knows already what the bus schedule is like. So you can always just ask where you are staying and what hotel you're at, and they will tell you the nearest bus stop, and they will also tell you, you know, the actual times of each bus, especially if it's a bus, you know, stop that is close to the hotel. They absolutely know that information for you. Another thing I do want to mention is that the bus only takes cash. So you have to make sure that you have money, actual cash money on you when you get into the bus. I will not lie, I am so guilty of this that it's very seldom that I have cash on me. I've gotten better because when I lived in Mexico, a lot of places only took cash. You know, the street food that I would get and everything else, they only take cash. Greece actually has gotten a lot better with, you could really pay with card everywhere. But with things like this, you need to make sure you have cash. And I remember the first time I wanted to hop on the bus before I got my rental car, I had not even €1 of cash on me. Shamefully admitting that. And, you know, I was running, trying to figure out where I'm going to go and find an ATM. So you have to also be careful of the ATMs, since I am giving you some tips and tricks of Santorini while we are on this walking tour. There is an ATM that is called Euronet. Do not ever use that ATM, guys. I am telling you right now, I used it once and I still regret it till this day. They charged me a €40 commission. Euronet is not part of a bank. It is just a third-party company, and they charge such high commission rates. I literally my mind was blown. And if it wasn't for the fact that I wanted cash to be able to hop on the bus, I would not have ever used it. Especially in the smaller villages, you're not going to find a lot of just direct bank ATMs. They are going to be these Euronet ATMs that, you know, you just think because you're on holiday, oh, it's Greece, we're on a Greek island, this must just be the normal price. And I'm telling you right now, it is not. You want to actually go find a real bank ATM like Eurobank, Alpha Bank, or Bank of Piraeus. Those are the ATMs that you are going to use. They will literally only charge you like a $3 commission, and then just whatever the conversion rate is, which is something that you can't obviously get out of, because if you're from the United States, like myself, where my bank is, or from Australia, or from any other country that you do not have euro, you're going to have to obviously pay the conversion rate, the conversion difference, but the actual commission fee is not going to be €40. So just make sure that you look out for that, guys, because that was definitely something that I was very confused about. And, you know, it's a little disheartening that they're charging that much, you know, just for the ATM and stuff like that. Now, obviously, the smaller amount that you take out, I'm assuming would be a less of a commission rate. I had taken out a decent amount, but still, always just go for the bank ATMs. It's just a lot easier. It will help you save. Why not? You're in Santorini. You want to spend your money on other stuff and spoiling yourself while you are on vacation. So that is just another small tip that I had, come across, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. If you guys have any questions below, definitely comment. I always answer everyone's comments, any questions that you have. I have so many viewers that end up reaching out to me on Instagram at Life with Roula with specific questions. I literally, if I have the answer for it, I've experienced it, I know, what to do, or yes or no, or whatever it is, I absolutely will help you guys out. So any questions, comment down below or reach out to me on Instagram. Another question that I get a lot of is, where do I do all of my booking and how do I travel so much? So the traveling part is, I do make money online. I have a separate YouTube channel for that. But the traveling, how I am able to afford such travel is I also travel with specific sites that give me the best deals as well. Do I spoil myself when I travel? Yes. But do I still search for the best deals possible? Absolutely. I feel everyone should. If I could save a few $100s and then go spoil myself to an even better dinner when I go out, on my vacations, of course I'm going to do that. Or I could put it towards a rental car when I get to wherever I'm going. Of course, I'm going to be looking out for the best deals. So in my video description down below, I have the link to the website that I use. That is my affiliate link. And if you sign up for free, you get member pricing, you get member discounts, and you also get money back on your travels that you can get on that website. And then it just helps you pay towards more travel. That's what I've literally been doing for over a decade. I have just been accumulating all of my money and all of my cash back for my travels, and then I just spend it on more travel on top of the discounts that I get. And I literally do all of my travel booking through this site. My airplane tickets, my hotels, my car rental, my vacation packages when I'm in Mexico and I go to these all-inclusive resorts, or just vacation packages where you can do bundle deals where you get your flights and your hotels and then you save even more. You get your member discounts and then you get money back for purchasing through the site, which then you can bank, save up, and then do more and spend it on more travel. That's literally what I've been doing for a decade. So I still can go to all of these amazing places, and I do everything on a decent sized budget. I feel I definitely have found the secret sauce of traveling, or at least for myself, because after traveling for so long, I really do know what prices should be, when something is totally overpriced. And when you shop through the site, it makes you realize that some things don't have to be like a crazy once in a lifetime bucket list kind of thing. You can afford these amazing vacations and things now. You just have to have the right tools and know where to search and have people like myself to guide you. So I really hope you enjoy this beautiful walking tour of Fira. There is absolutely so much to see. So make sure you stay all the way until the end, as that is where I got really deep into Fira and got all of those whitewashed building views, the mountain views, the landscape views, just everything. It's absolutely so beautiful. So please enjoy the rest of the video. If you have any questions, again, comment down below and don't forget to subscribe. Guys, make sure that you are wearing comfortable shoes, non-slip shoes. You always have a hat on, sunblock, and you stay hydrated. Very, very important. And you have to be ready to climb up a lot of stairs. This is where they take the donkeys. Unfortunately, they are still using donkeys for transportation here in Santorini for the tourists. I understand that my Greek people, it's part of their living, but I don't agree with it. Don't take the donkeys, please. If you can avoid it, there is cable cars that come up here from cruise ships. Does get a little crowded, but it's better than taking the donkeys. But you could see this entire walkway is full of donkey dung. So you have to watch out for the landmines. Woo. And we're still not there.